Awsomniac started their comeback, and they have gone to Badlands. I think, is that real? Do my eyes deceive me, or is this Badlands?
Yeah, it is Badlands.
Cool. So interesting choice here, because this is Awsomniac's choice actually, isn't it? Of course, because they lost.
I think so.
So this means even though Awsomniac had the greater position to begin with, now because Epsilon won the first map, if it goes to a third map, Epsilon will get to choose what the third map is.
I'm guessing Granary. I don't know why.
Right, yeah, Granary. They beat him pretty convincingly yesterday. Or Snakewater. Nox is a big fan of Snakewater, and I think it's quite well known how much Cadus dislikes the map. I'd like to see Granary. Granary would be interesting. So yeah, our predictions were both wildly wrong the first time. So why don't we make some more? See if we can redeem ourselves. Tell me what you're thinking, Twiggy.
Excuse me, I was lagging. Can you repeat?
Tell me, we were both horribly wrong the first time. Tell me what you think.
Oh, we're gonna get wrong. We're gonna be wrong again. So.
Come on, give me something, Twiggy.
Yeah, I'm assuming I will get wrong, so I'm gonna call the 8-3 for Awsomniac.
8-3 for Awsomniac.
Yeah.
Ambitious, Twiggy.
Oh, I will go wrong, but I can't go more wrong than that. So I will get surprised by the results anyway. But yeah, this map is really good for how Awsomniac was playing nuts on setting up plays. There is I think some room for him to kill scouts of this map, whereas on Process the scouts can just watch the flanks without being really in danger. That could be what helped Epsilon on Process.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Like Awsomniac, we talked about Epsilon. I talked about Epsilon adapting, you know, in the pre-game, and then we saw the reverse happen. Really, Epsilon come to a strong start, and then Awsomniac turn it around. I think Nutson will be a bit more he did like a bit more consistently effective on these mids. Like he won't have like a bad start like he did, I don't think, on Process. But I don't know. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for both teams, really. But I really hope Awsomniac do it. I want to see a third map, and I want Awsomniac to, you know, to win it, to dethrone Epsilon.
Yeah, I'm a bit. I'm still convinced they can do it. They managed to score 3 rounds in a quick succession on Process after a really slow start. And I really think the lower the game is, the more Epsilon favored it is. So as long as they recognize that they can play really fast and throw Epsilon off their comfort zone, they should be quite okay, and they have lots of ways to do it properly on this map.
Yeah, I mean, like they were so close, really, when you think about like if that scout, like when it was 4-3 and it was that last round, if Stark and Merlin just weren't on that spire, were just more defensive, they have a full crits advantage, and they have, it's not guaranteed, but they have a much better opportunity, you know, to push as a team with crits. They just got carried away and got too far forward. But I don't. They can do it. You know, like Epsilon are not playing a perfect game. They're making mistakes. They're dropping people, dropping Ubers. So it's still all possible.
Yep, it is. And if the guys on the Source TV recall correctly, Epsilon won the official on the season against Awsomniac on Badlands.
No, yeah, okay. What was the score? Do you have it at hand? I expect you to have memorized all the team's previous results in preparation for this. We do have 6 people on both servers. Starkey writes, "Let's go." So hopefully we will be starting soon. Yeah, David says 15 seconds. So. Yeah, so we're going to get ready for the second map. So obviously if Epsilon win this, as they go live right now, they will be the ETF2L season 17? 18? 17? One of the seasons. They will be the champions of that season, whichever one it is, as we go to this first middle on Badlands. Awsomniac on blue, Epsilon on red. Tell me about middle, Twiggy.
And slope rollout for Nox. Mike is looking to jump on his own train this time. Marilyn is hugging the Hoodoo now. Tech fails his bomb onto Marilyn. By the way, Marilyn is using regular minigun this time. And only one Kyler and Mike left. A whole bunch of frags happening at once. Mike goes down.
Kyler behind Merlin! Oh. Wow. Wow, Merlin kills Mike, and Kyler's going to clean him up. We talked about it in the pre-game. Kyler, the king of the cleanup. and they just completely lost track of him there during the chaos. Merlin was standing still, firing needle. Kyler gets an easy meat shot. A pause?
Am I lagging or is it a pause?
No, it's a pause. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't sure if Kyler was just standing AFK on mid because it was 11 down.
No,
yeah, it's a pause already.
Pause, yeah. And I checked the match page for the season, and I was completely wrong. They didn't play Badlands, but they played Snakewater and Granary. And interestingly enough, Awsomniac I think won 4-3 on the Granary map.
Okay, interesting.
I kind of remember Epsilon throwing it at the last minute while it was tight, something like that.
Oh, are we unpaused? Yeah, we're back. We're back. I
Yep,
presume it was just Sebo timing out or something.
This guy Russian.
Yeah, we're going to see Kyler finish off that cap. Awsomniac going to set themselves up on CP2. Your HUD may be broken for a short amount of time as we wait for it to sort of get itself back in order. So Epsilon on mids have the spawn advantage, and they actually have an Uber advantage because of Merlin's late death of 30%. It's knocks on normal or knocks on crit? It's a normal, so yeah, it's 80% he's on right now. It looks like they want to go resupply with it.
Double soldier jump onto resup to try to catch someone, but
yeah,
Awsomniac are smart.
Yeah, they don't get anything, but they still have an Uber advantage, and now I imagine they're going to take it in once Mike is ready. Tech's going to go balcony, going to cause some problems up there. They're
trying positioned by Nutson on the Spire to spam down Nox.
Yeah, and they're buying a lot of time for Merlin to get in this Uber right now. They've got a couple of players behind. Bash and Tech are behind, so it's going to be Awsomniac have to play this carefully. Soldier's going to jump in. Woo! The air shot goes just underneath Merlin's feet. He's held for so long, but he's lost two of his players. Nice movement from Merlin, but at what cost, really? They're going to try and get out main. Stark's going to get one, but he's getting chased down. Stark's just going to run into him to try and buy time for his medic. Zebasai timed out, which is what the pause was for.
2 seconds.
They're on last already. They're trying to defend them, but the stickies from War are coming in, and they will go down. And that's the first round to Epsilon again.
Yeah, it looked good at the start, but Zebasai and Cage's death just when the Uber was exchanged was really the nail in coffin for that push. But at least they killed a lot of guys on the mid, and they surely can do it again. War is rolling out balcony, taking out lots of damage already, and we have a value rollout for Epsilon again. One is on Merlin, a scout's on Merlin, but Bash fails. Look at the health on the Awsomniac guys, by the way. Their solo tech was playing was on the house killing Merlin. Only Zappis is up. Ooh, it's tense. Only one scout on the demo man though.
I think Zappis wants to try it, but Kyler again with the cleanup. Big bomb from Nutson on that mid just to take Nox completely out of the game, straight into Valley. As soon as he knew which way Nox was coming, he was all over him. And we did actually see War putting some forward stickies on drop down. Don't know if now catch anyone. He doesn't seem to be watching them, so he's just going to play it by... Oh no, he's doing the taunt bug around the corner. But no one will drop down, so he's going to have to give up on that. And we're going to see a pretty much equal Uber exchange on this Spire. And he does actually get Nutson eventually, I presume, with that sticky trap. So Nutson will go down, and I think Epsilon want to stack through house with this. Or no, they're going resupply again. They seem to favour this push. War making his way in. Looks like Tech's going to go behind as well. They're going to get the pick on Zappis straight away. And now they might actually catch them off behind them. There's a couple of players behind. Zebsai's going to go down. There's now maybe a scout on Merlin. Merlin's going to have to try and do his best. Ooh, Nutson arrives just in time. Yeah, just in time, but Merlin's not going to have Uber by the time they push last. War's already in. Yeah, and there's already a soldier on point. Nutson can't even finish him in time, and that's a quick 2-0 to Epsilon. And we've seen a bit of a repeat of the last map. Awsomniac really needs to change something. To sort this out.
If only we could have rounds without pauses or timeouts.
Yeah.
Would surely help.
We can live in hope.
Awsomniac,
yeah. War's going to go balcony again. Trying to get that first sticky off. War takes more damage though, but he's still got the health back to take. Soldier's going to get on Kader straight away. He will go down, but Tech's going to go down quickly in reply. Nutson doesn't get anything with his bomb. Yeah, Awsomniac a little bit split up right now. Big air shot onto the pocket soldier there, and both scouts are going to flood through onto Merlin. Scout's going to try and command defend. Stark's doing his best, and he might just get Merlin out of here. Stark trying to clean up both scouts. Stark gets both Kyler and Bash, and that's going to slow down Epsilon's aggression massively. And is there a player behind Epsilon? Zappis is behind.
Yeah, on the red house. There always someone.
They want to sandwich him. Zappis is coming from one side, Stark's coming from the other, but both scouts are pretty weak. And that's going to be a failed attempt, and they're going to lose both scouts. Risky from Awsomniac. Mike did too good a job defending his medic, and now Tech and Mike getting all the way on. Mike's going straight into trash. Merlin and Cadus down so low. I don't know if they still want to block this. They're thinking about it. I think they want to go main. They're just going to Uber out into a load of stickies. Zebasai's going to go. Going to get denied with the air shot. He will land on point though, and they are going to get the counter pop out. Merlin's under bridge though, I think. He's going to be in trouble. Down he goes. Cadus has gone down. And I think they still want to fight this. Nutson's on Nox. Nox is going to surf it away though, but all the Awsomniac players come on, and because Nox surfs so far away, the heals aren't with him. And now the scout, I think it's Stark, is trying to force Epsilon back. But Epsilon have the spawn advantage thanks to the forward spawns as we hit a pause. Pause.
There's a fundraiser to buy internet.
Isn't that basically what LAN is, you know? It's just an event free of all these timeouts and issues.
Yeah, if only we were rich like the Yankees, we could have LAN finals for ETF2L three times a year.
Yeah. So right now, Epsilon and Nox have the advantage. They have been forced back to choke, and Stark is in house. I imagine Stark won't go for the hero play.
At least they managed to hold the Spire, so they got that going for them, which is nice.
Yeah, I think David's telling me the unpause is going to be soon, so don't worry too much about that. But yeah, so I imagine we'll just see Stark fall back here. What Stark has achieved is he's bought a lot of time for Awsomniac to put up a little bit more of a hold, like a proper hold on this CP2. But I imagine Epsilon will try and go pretty quickly, but it is only 3 up for them right now. But so far, Awsomniacs haven't had a proper last hold because they've been getting pretty much wiped on CP2. So we've not seen a proper last hold from Awsomniac, and it seems a little bit harsh really because Awsomniac's mids are pretty even really with Epsilon, so there's not been a lot in it.
That's the last map. Epsilon is coming onto this match with very prepared pushes on the flank, like they did on. They are really finding the frags on the flank when they go from house. Either they find Nutson or they find Zappis on the drop down, and then it makes so much room for them because they jump inside the drop down. Then they pencil completely. The key for them is to recognize what Epsilon is doing and will probably do again, and try to use the various spam angles or ways to attack, like for example from Hunter or even from Choke. Try to counter this kind of aggression.
Yeah, so I think we might go live soon using that slight unpause. There we go. We're back. Welcome back to the second map of this ETF2L Grand Final. Epsilon, 1 map in the lead and 2 rounds in the lead with 24 minutes remaining. Still plenty of time for Awsomniac to do something. Bear with us again, we might be having a few HUD sort of overlay problems while we wait for TF2 to fix itself. So just, that should fix itself in time. And now we see Awsomniac holding again, and look at Nutson. Look at Nutson. Zappis is baiting that aggressive jump from Tech up drop down, and Nutson is just waiting to pounce.
Everyone is on balcony for Awesome.
Yeah, and Epsilon are trying it again. I don't know, do they have Uber yet? Yeah, Nox has Uber. They try it and Bash gets instantly denied. I think Tech's going to try now as well, but Tech's actually maybe getting in, but yeah, Nutson denying that well for them. And now Mike's going to have Uber forced on him. Nutson does go down and they still get players behind. Merlin does not have his Uber, he's 85%. There's players behind him and in front of him. They do kill one of them, but Zappis goes down. Yeah, Nox is beneath them. Cadus is actually going to drop into them. They're going to try and save Cadus. He does. Soldier on point right now. There is still 1 player behind. A scout going balcony.
And there's the Tech on the Spire as well, getting destroyed by Zebosai, but not before hitting him first.
Yeah, they destroyed each other there. Like, great. Zebosai with a nice shot in chat.
Or as a random trap on the shithouse.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I don't know if Merlin's going to walk that way. Hopefully he won't. Oh, he's going over train. No worries. A little sort of heart and mouth moment right there. As we see Awsomniac take middle for, I think, the first time in this game. We really see Awsomniac properly on the front foot. Yep. I'm still having HUD problems, so I've lost track of where the Ubers are, but Merlin has advantage,
Merlin is 80, yeah, he's 80, whereas Nox is 30.
Okay, so we're going to see, looks like Awsomniac want to show a fair reset push. Not quite as organised as the Epsilon one, really. but still pretty safe. Merlin's going to take a rocket though. They might be forced to pop here. Soldier behind him. Merlin's going to pop quite early, and now Zebasai's going to see what he can do. He's isolated War. War's in the air. He's going to get a sandwich between Stark and Zebasai. Down he goes. But there's a Scout trying to block. The solo block coming in from the Scout just walks into Cadis' sticky traps. Now a Soldier's trying to hold aggressive on main door. Tech comes out with the skill stick, trying to take him down, but he will go down. And Awsomniac wanted to get the force out on this last. Scout on the point, they don't even want the force, they want the round. 2-1 to Epsilon. Awsomniac claim one back. Absolute steal now. Was it Zappis on the point, I believe? Twiggy?
Yep.
Yeah? You with me still? You holding strong?
Am I lagging?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, yeah, I was confirming it was Zappis on the point. Just got for Awsomniac in their shithouse this time. And they're going Valley. I like this choice for Awsomniac.
Yeah, aggressive Soldier coming in right now. Cadis is going to go down. War's going to get the credit for him. Nox will go down though, but still a lot of health left on these Epsilon players, and Merlin and Zebasai have nothing. And they're the wrong side. Oh, and they walk into Tech, and Tech's going to crush them. A little bit of help from Bash at the end there. And now again, an absolute big mids. Epsilon should be able to claim Spire before Merlin respawns, before any of the Awsomniac people respawn, really. And Merlin and Zebasai with late deaths going to give Nox a slight Uber as well.
And Nox has crits.
Oh yeah, good choice by Nox, sort of exaggerating that advantage he would have had anyway. But we do see Stark. Is he just hiding in main? Is it a cloak and dagger play?
It is.
It's a cloak and dagger play. Epsilon is still quite a way out, so it'll be a while before we see that in action, really. Stark's just going to have to patiently walk around. He's repositioning himself. I don't know where he's actually trying to go.
I think he's going back.
Is he going back? I think they're trying to forward hold instead. I think they're opting for the forward hold, a little bit more consistency to that play.
Did he actually check what Medigan Nox had?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
He might have done, but for me it looked like he went for the spy play, then changed his mind. He has actually gone back and swapped to Pyro, so maybe he did.
Yeah.
Yeah? Maybe he could play here. Here's come the crits. They're going to come top right. Oh no, it's a fake. I think they go in main instead. They give a reflect off now, but Pyro's doing his work. They're trying to frag these soldiers in the meantime. Tech goes down. Crits pipe still coming in. Getting sent straight back at War though. Zebasai's going to trade up top with Mike. Merlin has an Uber charge now, and I think they might want to push 5v4. They have seen that scout in bottom left. And there is a scout hiding resupply as well, and a sticky trap. Nuts and Mike walk straight into this sticky trap. He's not walked into it, but he's seen him. Meanwhile, the scouts from Awsomniac are trying to go onto Spire, but they need a little bit of help from their heavies. Nuts is going to go down to that sticky trap. Where are the Awsomniac heavies? Here they come.
Oh,
Stark's going to get domed, and we're just going to cancel this push. Sensible choice from Awsomniac, but they really had an opportunity to make more of that.
Yeah, they know they have Uber on Nox as crits, so it should be a decent
Oh,
fight.
big stickies on main!
Yeah, especially if Cadis kill them, yeah.
Oh, he will go down though, Kada, so it'll be interesting to see if they still want to push this with both soldiers pushing, down. Yeah. Bash is on Spy though. Any news on Nutson's on last though, so it should be okay. Let's go follow this push as we see a scout go onto Spire. Zebasai's walking forward, and they're not going to have to pop for this. Spy is behind them though. I don't know if they know about him yet, but he's going underneath bridge to uncloak. He's behind Merlin. A scout's seen him. Merlin turns around just in time. Bash will go down. That's a player advantage, and it looks like he's going to queue a house push straight away. Tech is on sniper.
They have crits ready on shock. Yeah, a good choice from Zebasai coming Valley to deny the
sniper crits is popped. Zebasai's going to get the flash in and try and go in, but Merlin can't catch him with Uber. He's going to catch Cadis though. Great save from Merlin. Top medic in right there. And I believe there is a scout behind on Spire already. And here come the jumping Awsomniac players. All the aggression coming out right now. Merlin gets downed by Tech throughout all of this though. And there's a scout just dancing around. Frags are going down all over the place. And it looks like it's coming out Epsilon's way.
He just is behind still on Trash, manages to land the sticky, but he's surely gonna go down soon.
Zappis is doing work. It's now Cadis versus Kyler. Kyler's gonna clean it up.
Look at Tech. Tech is aiming at the forward spawn on from the shithouse on mid to get Merlin.
He's gonna wait for Merlin. I don't think they've seen him. Oh, they've seen him. Yeah. Merlin stops. Yeah, nice comms. Good work to notice from them. And surely Tech's going to go down. Yeah, there we go. Nutson's going to take credit for that one. Great spot, though. Really alert, top-level awareness. And that's going to ensure Merlin does not have any disadvantage. And are both teams back on the standard Medigun?
Yep.
Yeah, no crits shenanigans right now. It's currently 17 minutes left. 2-1 to Epsilon's.
Look at what the blue soldiers are doing. They're pushing without waiting for tech to come back into position.
Oh, they've taken a lot of damage. They're gonna have to cancel this push. Zebasai eats a whole barrel full, and now there's a scout on Spire. He might get caught out. Both scouts might get caught out here by Awsomniac, and yeah, War gets both of them at the same time somehow. Now they're just gonna have to be defensive. I don't think the scout's quite gotten that memo about the push being cancelled. Nutson's now jumping to counter there. This might land on his scout, but he's not. Yeah, Nutson's going to get picked off in Valley as well. Merlin's in a lot of trouble, might have to pop here. Surely going to have to pop. He'll catch his soldier though. Now Zebasai might be able to get a nice Uber off. Cadus gets a kill at Shithouse as well. Zebasai doesn't want to take it in straight away. It's 5v5, but the spawns aren't quite there for Awsomniac yet. Epsilon might still want to be aggressive, but Zebasai just dominating on top of that train. Won't let anyone through.
That's cool by Zebasai to be able to make Nox flash a lot of players in that choke, and this combined with the forward spawn really was the saving grasp. And the house is liked by both teams. We didn't see any proper choke push so far.
No, yeah. Looks like they're doing it again. They're going through house. Resupply? House? They're thinking about it, they're going back and forth, but they don't have Uber yet, and Nox's building is actually slightly better here, so they might have to be careful not to walk into that, but I don't think Nox knows about it, judging how far back he's standing.
Look at his position actually on stone. That gives so much overheal potential for the flank players on the resupply as well.
Yeah, really clever, spreading out the heals. So it's equal Ubers right now, but the ball's really with the forward spawns. It's in Awsomniac's court.
From choke,
yeah, Nuts is in. He actually forces a trade on War. That might be enough for them to go. Nuts a roaming soldier for a demo map, but Mike wants to go close to choke to meet the Uber with this. They're both going to try and exchange damage, but both throats having a problem. Mike actually find Cadus for. They're going to try and sandwich them. Zebasai's going to chase them. He hits one rocket, and now Mike's trapped. But Zebasai and Merlin get trapped as well. Big shotgun from Zebasai. Merlin's trying to surf around. Merlin won't survive. And they're actually going to get completely crushed here. Only the respawning Nutson remains for Awsomniac. And Nox got out of that as well. It looked like they were going to catch him, but they just kind of baited Awsomniac into house there.
The balcony.
He's hiding.
Yeah. I think he's assuming the...
Oh, Tech checks it. Tech with the wall hacks checks the spot before he even could possibly see he's there. And now easy player advantage there. Needless throwaway of his life really for Nutton. Soldier's going to try and get on, but denial air shot. Not sure if that was Mike or Tech. I think it was Tech again.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And there's a scout behind already on last. That's interesting. Mike will go down, and maybe Awsomniac want to keep trying this defense. But a scout is hiding behind the point on last, and no one has seen him. So, and with Zappis going down, and they're in lobby actually. Cadus, Epsilon have moved forward.
War has been triggered on bot lobby as well. Where is Merlin? Merlin manages to survive on last, and they have two soldiers up. Maybe they can spam the point. Keller is above it. I don't know if they noticed he has above it, but
he wins his duel. Zebasai swaps a shotgun. Couldn't find the shotgun, and Epsilon going to take it 3-1. It already boiled down to Zebasai and Merlin getting baited into that house where they were just completely crushed. Yeah, they need
a way to avoid being stopped in their spire, because their holds are not so good so far. In the other zones of the map, they're not doing so bad. So
yeah, here we go. Nutson and Zebasai both on pain. Nutson kind of goofing his jump, going to try and jump out. Gets away with it. Merlin's going to get pretty weak, but he is going to be okay. But all the players right now are in Epsilon's favour. Only Tech
so
going
much
down.
Damage. He did so much damage coming from slope unnoticed that War just had to click one button to kill them all afterwards.
Yeah. Now we see both scout. That's the word I wanted. Thanks, mouth. As they cap off mids, all the heavies are getting on Spire. It is equal Ubers. Zappis is on Sniper, but I think we're just going to see Awsomniac hold last for a while right now.
Yeah, they seem to be really out of options to move this Epsilon wall around.
Yeah, and Bash is going to go down early. Imagine that might cue the Zebasai aggression. He's thinking about it, main. They could maybe do with another pick. There's not too many players there for him to go into. The medic's not there. They're trying to bait Zebasai's Uber out of him and Merlin while Nox stands safely. And look at Epsilon just moving back, getting ready for that push. They know exactly what he wants to do. And there are actually stickies above main, which Zebasai might drop into. I don't think he's seen him yet. But he was destroying him slowly by setting up a new trap. And surely Awsomniac still aren't going to go now. Bash on the sniper for Epsilon.
They moved to a kind of forward hold, which is a bit interesting because you usually do it when you wait for your charge to be filled, and they actually left their scouts to check the last. So this is smart. They are maybe suspecting some kind of bad backup potential, and they're forcing Mike and Nox to climb the spire to go balcony because that's the only way you can approach a forward hold.
Yeah, they're going to try and get in right now. War's getting a lot of stickies down, but Zebasai might just want to take this straight into him. They're sort of moving him around though. War was a distraction. They are just going to force a pop. They're going to kill Mike, but Merlin's going to have a much later pop. Nox is even going to have a much later pop. Zebasai tries to go behind. He's just going to swap throughout spawn. Soldier's going to get on Merlin, but nice denial pipes from Cadus. Going to keep them out. Now the scouts are trying to power in though. Cadus could do with hitting a few more pipes to help his team out. There's now a scout behind the point, and the rest of the Epsilon team are coming in. Zebasai has respawned, going to get all over Nox, get the easy frag there. Though Kyler's sneaking behind, takes down Merlin. Awsomniac going to have a really tough hold right now. War gets one kill. Body shot from Bash comes in as well. Cadus is doing what he can. Zappis has arrived. There is a soldier bottom left though. Zappis gets 2 frags. He's going to get the demo man as well, but there's a soldier on point. He's going to clean up Cadus, and Zappis is too far away. And Epsilon are going to take it 4-1. Well, not take it, you know, the map's still going, but they're 4-1 in the and there's 10 minutes left.
There are crits, yeah, two crits on the field again.
They just seem to mirror each other without of medigun choices, really. And now we're going to see War on balcony straight away. Cadus coming from his own balcony, going to take a sticky. Nutson's going aggressive quite early, but going on to War instead of a medic. He's going to set up a kill for the scout, surely. Zappis will finish that one. Awsomniac now all over their train, but Tech comes in from behind. Here comes the other soldier as well. Murin's completely sandwiched. They need to clean up these soldiers. They're only just going down. They really took too long to kill those soldiers. One of them's got their health back now. Bash is going to finish it with a melee kill. And the soldiers from Epsilon, Mike and Tech, just getting so much done.
Yep, yeah, Tech is really the key player on this mid. Counter jumping nuts on first, then making room for his team to come. The Blue Scouts really don't know where to fight. Basically, there is so much stuff to deny, and Cadus is not really finding the damage on the early stage of the mid to shut down the Epsilon aggression. The crits of
soldier in, Nox is in the air, 50 HP. The second rocket won't land, and Nox popped off his crits.
Yeah, he did.
Cadus is going to get out as well, I think. They might even catch a scout in top lobby as Epsilon arrive in top lobby. I don't know if they're just going to go for Merlin right now. Merlin's swapping over to top left as the soldiers come in. Merlin's going to catch a lot of damage down to 3 HP. Merlin will go down. The rockets from Mike will kill him. And now Awsomniac trying to burst out with the aggression. Start going big down main. Going to try and take down his scout and Nox, but he can't. Bash is there to defend him.
Zappis is the bot lobby behind. No, he's changing his mind. He's back on top lobby. Trying to go for Tech maybe.
Kyler's powering through though. He's trying to get onto Cadus. Trying to bait the debt out. He takes a lot of damage though. And surely he's going to go down. 4 HP on Kyler. Surely he'll go down. There we go. Zebasai finds for Rocket. But throughout all of this, Nox has survived and kept building that crit. So now he has advantage. And he's just backed out to safety.
We have no off classes so far for Awsomniac. Oh,
yeah,
as
Stark
I said,
Pyro,
that Stark goes Pyro, yeah.
Last time Stark did a pretty good job of, you know, denying the crits push from Epsilon. So they're going to try it again now. It looks like they want to go main, or no, Nox is rotating to top. Looks like War's just going in top left with it. The Reflect comes back, he just hits himself with his own crit sticky. Mike goes down. Nothing getting done with this crits, but they do get 2 soldier frags, you know, separate from that. And now here come the Epsilon players. It's going to be a really tough hold for Awsomniac. Merlin's trying to heal people up. He's on 96%. He goes for swords, but he doesn't get it. Tyler's going to get launched into the air, but he will get the cap. And that's 5-1 for Epsilon. And Epsilon are 1 round away from winning ETF2L.
They find so much room everywhere for their plays on flanks. That's really amazing from Epsilon. Really good play so far. I'm wondering what the Blue Scouts are doing on mid to give so much room for the.
I'm going to watch Tech. I'm going to see Tech go in shithouse straight away. Just waiting for the jump. Mike's actually going to jump first. He goes straight onto Merlin. Merlin's going to dodge 1 rocket, surf the other rocket away as he goes down, and actually Awsomniac Zappis and start getting the fragged. You wanted to see more from him, but Kyler's going to get 2 in reply. Zebasai's got 1 on the soldier. Scout's going to come in, will not be able to get Merlin, and it's just Kyler alive, and Merlin's only on 20 HP. Don't know where Kyler's gone. He's still in house.
He's on choke now.
He's still dancing around. I don't know if he's going to try and come in. Oh, he's behind them, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
And they've just left him. They're just going to go get on Spire. And we do see a sniper from Tech. I don't know if he's going to try and get a quick shot. He is on balcony. He's going to get Cadus. They are going to get the cap, and a scout's going to try and get on War here. But if they can't really push home this aggression, I wonder if they're just going to go straight away for Zebasai, crits from Zebasai. Tech's actually all the way out in trash. Tech's still behind him here, though he's going to get spotted by Zebasai, who is going to take him down. I imagine Zebasai's going to want to go for his crits before they get Uber. He's thinking about going bottom right, but there's another soldier behind. Merlin's going to go down. Zappa's trying to get time of a point, and Awsomniac are just going to go for this now. Zebasai's walking in, but he gets shut down straight away. Cage is still trying to spam from main. He's stickied out.
Somewhere,
soldier
died
behind.
as well.
Yeah, a soldier came from trash, I think it was, or he got behind him and just killed him on those stairs. Obviously, he can't save himself because it's standard Uber. And now Epsilon have a big Uber advantage and a chance to push up.
They're pushing without being charged. That could be a chance for Awsomniac, maybe. But no, they are too far away to do anything. They have a sniper though, stuck on the choke. But smartly enough, Nox is hiding behind the plank on balcony. And he actually has to use the Lee. Oh, Christian choice. Good play by Zebasai, I assume, jumping here. And now Zebasai is making room for his team on the Spire, juking the Uber charge for so long. He's actually going for Nox again.
Oh wow, he's got him! Stark's going to try and come in and choke. They do clean up Zappis and Zebasai, the aggressive players there. And now a soldier's going to go to Merlin. Merlin doesn't have a lot of health. Merlin will go down thanks to the arrival of War. War will go down. Nice shot by Knutson. Knutson's going to set up the damage as well. Stark versus the soldier on mid now. It's just going to body shot him down. But there is a scout behind. He will give a body shot first. Now Cadus is arriving, trying to hit the pipes, but Kyler's dancing all around. And honestly, right now, Awsomniac are running out of time. They're 4 rounds. 5 minutes left. They need a storming comeback pretty quickly. But again, Nox got the faster respawn because he died early in a Merlin. And he's just on standard Uber building up that advantage. And Awsomniac just need to go without Uber right now. They don't have time to wait.
Is this what they are doing? Yeah, but they have nobody to really bomb. Or as I said, that Knutson was a bit late without a buff and gets completely destroyed on launchpad. But hopefully Zappis managed to get War. This is a good fight so far for Awsomniac. But yeah, they need another pick because their health was so bad. And now Tech comes from behind again and drops Merlin again.
Tech's done so much work throughout this final. It's just Stark left now, desperately trying to fight, but he's against 2 buffs. Kyler's going to take that one. Kyler seems to get so many clean-up frags in this game. And now Nox and his scouts are going to walk to mid with Uber advantage. Knutson's in shithouse, but there's nothing he can do against 2 buff scouts. He's just going to jump for the health pack. I think we're just slowly running out of time here. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Yeah, they know that as well.
Yeah, looks like they're going to go try and meet him at choke or get a force out at least. Yep, Scout's going to run through first for Epsilon, but he might get caught out here. He needs a little bit of help. Nox is going to Uber to save him, gets launched in and is able to catch both Scouts with this Uber. The Scout's dancing all over, but they've got no frags out of this, just a bunch of damage so far. Epsilon finally Tech gets the first frag. And they're going to start a back cap actually now, Awsomniac. That's going to force Epsilon to look both ways. And I think they have just about enough players to block this Spire. So I think they've gone back to mid, but Knutson's going to kill Warhayer and continue the pain train back cap. There's a soldier behind, I think, as well for Epsilon. As Awsomniac power into mid with a crit. Cadus is going to get bombed. Going to clean up everyone. But there is a soldier behind, and Cadus is going to go for it. He's jumped. Soldier's going to counter jump him. Trying to find the pipes. Cadus will find the pipes. Beats Mike on the sort of Spire MGE there.
Mike tried to airshot the plank on Spire.
Yeah, he just shot the wall instead, going for the airshot. Now there's a scout on mid as well. Bash is going to get 2. He's on Merlin as well now. He's pulled out the stick. Merlin meets him with the melee. Merlin all over it. Gets 2 slices. Kills Bash. Won't bleed to death. Should have enough health, I think. Yeah, there we go. And they cap Spire throughout all of that as well. And now Kyler's on it. But I don't think...
Grease up, but do they see the trap?
Oh, no? Wow, no, they don't see the trap and they all go down. Going to shoot optimistic rockets up top. There is Zebasai, but he can't get a lot done. He's going to jump up now, finally kills Kyler, but there's now a medic, soldier even on Merlin. Merlin's going to surf away, but it's too much damage there on Spire. As the scout and medic are trying to cap it. Stark keeps denying the soldier, but Pyro's coming for him. Mike on engineer, Bash on Pyro right now. Stark is doing so much work on this Spire with the full heals and is going to cap it out by himself. Now he's going to drop on the medic as Tech cleans him up. Mike gets a sentry kill at some point as well. I think Zappis was behind.
We should just bet on how many kills on Merlin Tech got during this game.
Quite a lot, I imagine, as Kyler comes in with some more cleanup on Spike. Mike's going to get an engineer shotgun kill as Zebasai trades with War. Kyler again, Kyler seems to always be there for the cleanup. It's descended into chaos. as all the off-classing comes in. Tech just leading the way onto mid. Zappis is behind, but he's fighting Kyler, and I think Kyler has more heals, and they're just going to Uber to try and get Merlin. Merlin's going to surf away, but the soldiers are hunting him down. Merlin's going to try and surf again, but he doesn't have enough health.
Another kill, yeah. I'm counting on. I'm betting on 12 kills for Tech on
12 kills. Whereas the scout behind now might be able to get Nox. Maybe. Nope. Zappis only able to trade with Tech. Nutson's going to come in now for maybe a frag onto Nox. Nox down to 2 HP. Cadus has arrived and killed Bash. Nox is still just walking around with sort of regenning in the lobby. Cadus will finally take him down. There's now more players underneath, and they're just trying to DM now here. It's more of a DM shot.
There was some gun behind their Hoodoo on Valley, by the way. And Mike is on Merely. The engineer roamer action is on.
Yeah.
2 kills from Mike.
Zap is trying to clean him up. Gonna get 1 pistol frag. No more. This mid-fight has just been a constant exchange as the players try. Nutson trying to get the sentry. Yeah, so that's it. I think it's pretty safe to say now that Epsilon are the ETF2L Grand Final champions. They will walk home with all the goodies and all the money. What do you make of this final, Twiggy?
I was really excited at the start, but I don't know. The match wasn't really living up to its expectations. But I don't know if it's because Epsilon are playing really better than what they did against Phoenix, or it's because Awsomniac are not in their A game today. But whatever, I'm happy to see a strong Euro representative before I-52 in the name of Epsilon. And for Awsomniac guys, they still have time left to prepare for the big tournament. I would have really liked to see a third map though.
Yeah, I think we've got the players arriving now as GG's being exchanged in the server. We have War, but he's muted and deafened. I'm going to try and get some players from both sides spamming around. Have you got other logs up yet? Let me have a. I see. Just while we wait for the players to join for the interviews, what I can see from the log so far, Merlin had 7 more deaths than Nox. Top damage from Tech, 297 a minute. Mike just behind, then War. Both with pretty good KDs. Well, all 3 of them really. Zebasai, the only player from Awsomniac, really getting into the high damage numbers. Cadus with the bottom damage. That's interesting.
Tech got only 4 kills on Merlin.
I think they were all at the end or something. No, he got 7 kills on Merlin. 7.
And am I in the correct logs?
Mike,
I'm not on
Mike
them.
got 4 frags on Merlin. Don't know if you may be looking at the wrong soldier.
I'm on the wrong logs actually.
Oh, Twiggy.
Anyway,
yeah, talk to me about the logs while I try and assemble some players.
still need the correct link.
Okay,
Here I am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but really the roamer top scoring, top damaging. I mean, really awesome play by Tech. Mike getting 7 airshots as well. I think it's the most important stat here. The shotgun of Mike doing 7 kills. Wow, this guy is really strong with both the weapons. He is really the most consistent pocket, given he has so little heals compared to Zebozai. And Kyler man, 38 kills
to 10 deaths. Yeah, pretty good. What's his KAD? 5? Pretty good. Not bad.
Yeah, Bash doesn't even has a lot to do besides following Kyler.
Yeah, you can just see a massive difference all around, really.